So you know what I have this here for? Because this can and will save your life if you are pregnant or you just had a baby. Hear me out. Postpartum preeclampsia. Preeclampsia in general is a very scary situation to be in if you are pregnant, especially postpartum. Postpartum preeclampsia is even scarier because you don't have your weekly checkups or bi-weekly checkups for the doctor to check your blood pressure, see how you're doing. That is how they catch it when you are pregnant. They catch preeclampsia immediately when you're pregnant, and they can induce your labor because it is a life-threatening situation. Preeclampsia in general, it increases your blood pressure. So you'll have high blood pressure, which can cause heart damage. Your heart can stop working. You will especially notice it if you are dehydrated, if you have headaches, vision changes, abdominal pain, pain right underneath your ribs, fatigue. A lot of symptoms coincide with pregnancy and just even postpartum because of stress and, you know, trying to maintain a baby and being tired. But you want to make sure you monitor your body. If you do not have one, they are very cheap. This is a blood pressure monitor and it's battery operated, it's Bluetooth, this particular one, and I can check my readings daily. So like I said, if you just had a baby and you're postpartum, make sure you have one of these around your house. If you are feeling unwell, if you feel dizzy, if you have a bad headache that will not go away with medicine, please take your blood pressure, and if it is high or unusual and you are concerned, call your health practitioner, call your OBGYN, call your doctor, go to the emergency room. This is not something that you want to play with. It is life-threatening. I personally had my experience with postpartum preeclampsia, and I will be sharing that story on here. I have been sharing it on my other social media platforms, but I will give you breakdown by breakdown on how it has been affecting me and my life. So if you aren't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. I am a mom of 3. I post a bunch of relatable content on my social media platforms. Here specifically on YouTube, I am going to give you guys my postpartum journey with preeclampsia, and as well as different motherhood tips and advice that I found very helpful for me along the way of being a mom of 3. One other thing I want to note, that postpartum preeclampsia or preeclampsia in general generally has nothing to do with your salt intake. Generally, again, I am not a doctor, so make sure you speak to your doctors with any questions that you may have, but generally speaking, it does not have to do with anything like that. I believe the way my doctor explained it to me, as far as postpartum wise, my body was attacking my placenta. Even though my placenta wasn't in my body anymore, my delivery somehow triggered my body to attack my placenta, and that's where I have high blood pressure, and it typically comes about within 24 to 48 hours after birth. I did not catch it until about a week later. I noticed online, just reading threads and blogs of comments of women who have been dealing with postpartum preeclampsia. Usually they notice it about a week later, but do not ignore the signs and symptoms. Make sure you have a blood pressure monitor at home. It can save your life. And most importantly, congratulations on being a mother. It is truly the best feeling in the entire universe. We'll talk soon. Be safe.